What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Teddy, starting a new show once again. It feels like I'm starting like 50 different shows, which is the case, honestly. I'm gonna try to remember as much as I can on where we left off the last episodes, because that's usually the problem when starting too many shows. You kind of get lost in what happened in the last episode, and then you switch to another anime and blah blah blah. You get the idea. Right after One Punch Man, much requested Mob Psycho 100. Oh my gosh, if there's anything that I got requested more than Jujutsu Kaisen, or that's it, it's honestly Mob Psycho. Despite my efforts into telling literally everyone that I've already seen season 1 and 2, and I'm waiting for season 3, people still request it. Granted, I will say it's not doing very well on other people's channels, so I'm not expecting it to do too well on my channel either. It's been a minute since I watched season 1 and 2. It's been like 2 years. No, I don't know how long it's been. Actually, maybe it has been 2 years. I don't remember anything aside from the fact that Shigeo was a Kageyama. That's it. That's the only thing I remember. And he's got supernatural powers that once they peak to 100%, he goes all pretty and shit. I think if you enjoy this, please check out this anime right here, Hanako, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. It's like very ghost story oriented as well. Are we getting a little recap? That'd be nice. Right. There are others. Psychic. I remember when I watched, I think it was season 1 or season 2, when the blonde guy got introduced. I forget his name, I'm sorry. I hated him so much. I was so annoyed by him, but I think he's my favorite character. The character development was flawless. Look at all the different styles, this kid. Many mediums used. The eyelashes. What did he write? Oh, that's so cute! Oh dear. Oh my god, this gang. I forgot what he sounded like. Of course, naturally. The oldest looking one. Psychic. $65? That's not too bad. Queen. Right. The lazy squad. Oh, exchange. Oh, 7% already. Right here. Of course. He's terrible. I don't get his fascination with him. Right? And he believes them too. It sounds like it's to scam people, right? Hello? I don't remember this guy. Looks like it too. I mean, look at it. Why bring it back? Bada bing, bada boom.
霊的なものは一切感じは
Uh-oh.
その置物、それ以上触らない方がいいですよ。は？怨念っていうのかな。いろいろ嫌なものが渦巻いてますけど、多分このままにしておくと結構危ないと思います。
Exercise it.
やっぱりお祓いしときましょう。
The whole building's about to be flipped upside down.
モブの見解は分かった。
はい。
But
芹沢、お前はどうだ？
俺ですか？俺から見てもかなり凶悪な呪われた置物にしか見えないですけど。
呪いに気づいていなかったら大問題だったぞ。
you did. Mm-hmm.
お前が俺の
Typical
間違い
pattern.
に気づくかどうかテストしてたんだよ。
じゃあ俺は。
まあルーキーだからここは多めに見よう。
He's so annoying. Oh, I hated him. Still do.
は、はい。
Tender swindler.
やりました。
どうだモブ？
芹沢さんの力強いですよ。
よし、よくやったぞ芹沢。その調子で頑張ってくれ。
Okay. Did it break? Oh,
さっきの衝撃で。
whatever. You exercised it. Oh, right. I forgot.
俺がなんとかする。
This is the best type of onigiri, by the way. No question. Not even up for debate. Rice.
米粒の潜在能力を最大まで解放する霊言の必殺技である。
I bet the other arm's gonna flop now.
霊言の底知れない実力に
It's
感
the
動
little
し
things that make
世界の
him
広さを知
amazing.
ったという。
どうしたの資源？橋が進んでないじゃない。
進路希望を提出しないといけないんだけど、悩んでるんだ。
Wonder what his parents
ま
are
だ
gonna
大
say.
学卒業まで10年近くあるんだから、
What
と
the
りあ
hell?
えずサラリーマンでいいんじゃないのか？
もうあなたは安直すぎるのよ。
Yeah, that might curse it
ど
too.
うしようっていう感じなんだけど。
得意なことが活かせる仕事を探すのもいいんじゃないかな。
Hmm.
兄さんの場合、マジシャンとか。
安直。
It's even worse.
もういいじゃねえか。適当に書いとけば。
King.
エクボ。
進路なんて後でどんだけでも変わる。
And it does. It's like everyone wants to be
そういうわ
like
けにはいかないよ。
criminologist, and then you turn into something completely different.
やつだね。
エクボは将来どうするの？
Does it matter?
聞くのか。ナチュラルに容赦ねえな。
そうだね。
進路希望か。うちは農家だからな。高校卒業したら将来は継ぐことになるかもしれん。
It's always the, I feel like anyway, it's kind of nice when you have a business to take over. I know for some people it's a living nightmare, but I wish I had that because I didn't really want to go to university. I wish my family had a business that I could just whoosh, go straight into. Obviously they didn't, so I had to go to university and I wasted like 4 years there.
俺は筋肉を鍛える仕事に就く。うちの親は
Those tend to do pretty well as well.
俺の学力じゃ
Fitness trainer,
俺は動物が好き
dietitian.
だから獣医になるって決めてるんだ。鬼瓦は
That's so nice.
漫画家って言ってたよな。
Whoa!
満研のある共学の高校に入るために勉強したいって言ってただろう。
みんな
Why? It's not
結構決
embarrassing.
めてるんだ。目里さん、何の話？
Yeah.
先日のテロ事件、世間は天才に乗じた町嵐だと思っているようだけど、
The other
きっと裏で
day.
は世界
Whoa.
の存亡をかけた戦いが繰り広げられていた。モブ君が悪の軍団をやっつけたけど、失うものも大きかった。てなところでし
Something
ょ。
like that.
いやまあ、進路どうしようかなって。
嘘でしょ。一部では真珠って呼ばれ始めてる。神聖視されてるってこと。
A giant
べ
broccoli.
きよ。
Oh my god!
真珠を生
The
み出したの
face.
は自分ですって。
それって目里さんが前に言ってた。
サイコヘルメット教。
それに関係あるようにしたいの。
珍しく察しがいいわね。その通りよ。
Because it is.
一番大きな出来事になるかもって。
目里さん
You're
は
like 12, girl.
将来決めてる？
何よ急に。私はカメラマンかな。ジャーナリストよ。そんな感じ。
きっとね、美里さんの人生もっともっと大きな出来事はあるよ。いくらでも。
He's such a sweet
いや
child.
あれはなかなかないでしょ。
だってあれブロッコリーだし。
そっか、ブロッコリーか。納得できるわけないでしょ。
It's a giant broccoli.
モブ君は将来どうすんの？
いや、何も浮かばなくて。
最終的に何の説得力もなくて安心したわ。モテなすぎて悟っちゃったのかと思った。
That's so relatable though. I didn't know what I wanted to do either. Until literally the very last minute. Because I also kind of gave up halfway and I was just confused. Very confused. Where are we?
私が思うに
Oh, a hoarder.
いると思われます。やはりあなたに依頼してよかった。ご希望に怖い。
It makes me shiver just seeing it.
女性職員の尻など撫でていないのに言いがかりでたまに手の甲をかすめるだけだったのに悪霊のせいで恋人にも逃げられました。
I wonder if it's real, or if he was just a lousy person.
若くていい子だったんですが、まるで悪霊だ。私のことタイプだと言っていたはずなのに。
Same.
ああ、異常に抜け毛が増えたのもありますね。
It's almost like he's getting
誰か
old.
にむしられているかのように。
そうですか。ところでこのゴミの山は。
ゴミじゃない。私の財産だ。
Oh my god, my grandpa. Literally my grandpa.
てると安心して眠れるんです。
We hate it. Every time we go home, we're like, what the fuck is this?
やんちゃしてた頃の。
Was he like really handsome? He didn't have any hair to begin with.
お前らお客の話を聞いててくれ。俺は強力なお祓い道具を取ってくる。
Yeah, like a hazmat suit.
わかりました。
Oh, pet peeve. Smoking inside.
親とは20代で死に別れ、親戚には絶縁され、人脈もなければ手に職もない。そもそももう終わっているのか？
その気持ちよくわか
Feels
りま
like
す
it.
俺もずっと同じ部屋にいた時一生このままなのかなって。
が決まらなかったら
It's like
ど
club
うなっちゃ
of
うんだろうって
we don't know what's going on. I swear to you, all adults are like that. It's just some are a little more motivated. I don't know. You can't let yourself be down. Oh, why is that me? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You gotta leave it behind though and move forward. You can't keep thinking about it this way, otherwise you get into a depressive state. Which obviously happened to him. Mom's poster in the window. Oh, he's just on an ad. I was just about to say, I love how he's not getting affected. That also works. Oh my god, shut up.
こんなに大きいのに取り憑かれてたんですね。
いえ、あれ
He's the one that's like,
この人の生き量だと思います。
yeah.
どっちでもいい。
Over time, I feel like it grew.
周りに被害が出ちまう。お前ら頼むぞ。
Get out of here. Oh, yeah, the CDs are on the. Wake up!
おお、この部屋こんなに広かったのか。
Did it remove all the garbage as well? Okay, good. Forget about the roof.
あり
がとうございました。おかげでこれからの人生、前を向いて生きていけそうです。
それは
Curing depression and
し
everything.
かし屋根が大変なことになってしまっ
It's
た。
not too bad.
気持ち悪いのか？
他人事だとは思えない。俺も同じです。30年も
No.
生きてきて何も持ってない。
いちいち客に影響を受けてたら持たねえぞ。なあ、モブ。僕も今は他人事に聞こえない。
Please.
お前も？僕はたまたま大きな失敗をまだしていないだけで、いつかその瞬間が訪れるかも。
You can't keep thinking
想像
that.
すると自分の道を選ぶのが怖くなりますよ。お前
Every mistake
考えてた。超
don't know.
夢の季節だったね。
is a path to the right way, something like that.
あそこで働くといろんな人の話が聞けるし、
It's a step in the right direction.
でも僕は
18. Damn.
とりあえずの高校進学か。焦る必要はないが、10代のうちに何か見つけないと苦労するかもな。先生は今になってゆっくりと
I always felt like they asked that question way too early. They asked this when we were like 16.
いればよかったよ。まあ、マラソン大会での影山を見る限り大丈夫かな。
先生、旅人っていうのもいいかもしれません。
その流されやすさは心配だぞ、先生は。
I was about to say that sometimes you don't even listen to your
いろいろ考え
parents.
たんですけど、僕の将来
Traveler.
の進路希望は霊とか相談所じゃないと思って。
そうか。
すみません、霊元師匠。将来ここに就職する約束はできません。
He's taking it really well.
マブよ。あんなの冗談に決まってんだろ。
That's the thing with Dragon. Like, he's
これからやりたいことなんて
too much and pushy,
な
but
んでこの相談所開いた？
he doesn't mean bad.
はい。
あん時はああ言ったが、本当はな、前の会社に飽きて、ただ
He also looks out for him.
この相談所を始めたんだ。紆余曲折あって現在に至るってわけだ。
Why is it already ending?
好きだったけど、今はやりたいことになったって言っても嘘じゃねえな。とにかくやりたいことなんて別に仕事じゃなくたっていいし、お前はお前の好きなように生きればいいんだ。
Well, you really can't do that, but sure.
ありがとうございました。
Cute. True feelings in 3, 2, 1.
え、まだ営業終わってないのに戻ってくるのか。モブサイコ103第2話。
Wait, what? Why is this episode so short? Oh, I'm sorry. It's because I stopped the recording. Oh, and I was expecting more. Oh, I cut my recording in half. That was way too real for a second. Like, he started spitting some facts about not knowing what he wanted to do, and they asked kids too early. Like, what do you want me to say? Fucking ballerina? Like, because you're also at an age where you want to say and give a serious answer as well. Because most of the times I think kids have really unserious answers, but because of the pressure of the room, and maybe you have like those 2-3 students that know exactly where their career is going, they'll give like, oh, I want to be a lawyer because my mom, dad, whatever, it doesn't matter. Dentist, like something very specific even. And then that kind of like spreads this disease into everyone where you want to give a serious answer. You can't just say, I want to do horse riding or something like that. I mean, you could, but I don't know. In my personal experience, I remember I don't want to give like a really stupid answer and then get made fun of. I was very influenced by what other people thought about me, and I still kind of am. So I guess I was really into criminology and dead bodies and wanted to do that for some reason. Psychology, sociology, I really liked sociology classes. I guess that flipped a switch in a couple of people because there was like a group of us that wanted to do that, and then one of our teachers said that actually a lot of people say that when they don't know what they want to do. He said it was really strange, but through the years, a lot of kids suddenly wanted to do criminology and then they never actually ended up going into that field. But he said it was a weird phenomenon that I think a lot of kids were interested in dead people and crime, true crime. I don't know, I made my dad proud for like 2 seconds because he works in that field, or he used to, and then I gave up on it because obviously you needed biology, you needed sciences, and I was not good at any of those subjects. And then I switched on to animation because I watched one video of how Naruto was animated once upon a time, and I was really inspired by it. I'll link it in the description if it inspires anyone else. So I wanted to do animation. I applied to a couple of schools, didn't get in, and then that's when I crumbled basically, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Kind of a long story how everything came to be and how I went to university in the end, but if I had the option of not going, and I wish I could just, I wish I could know what I wanted to do, where my path was going, but I didn't, and it feels like I lost years, and I don't want to say that I regret it or anything, but I regret it. Okay, I do, I really do. I just wish like maybe I got interested into Korea and K-pop a little sooner, or was inspired to move out of the continent to go to university. I wish I had that epiphany that I could move outside of the continent altogether and not stay in it, because our school was also the type of school that would really highly encourage you to apply to UK universities specifically. And if you wanted to apply to any other school like Germany, Netherlands, anywhere else, France, Spain, you had to go to those specific classes, Spanish, French, Dutch class, and ask the teachers there. And sometimes you don't know those classes, or you're a little shy, you can't be bothered, it's too much of a hassle. It just didn't make the options easier. And if you wanted to go abroad, I remember there was this girl who wanted to go to Canada, and then there was I think 2-3 people that wanted to go to the US. The process is like a million times worse there, because teachers don't really want to deal with trying to help you for any school abroad. It's not that hard applying abroad. If anything, it's probably easier. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, as I said, no point in crying about it now, it already happened. What I'm saying is, it's fine not knowing what you want to do, but also it can be so stressful, and it makes you really start like questioning every move you make, and is this correct? Do I really want to do this for the rest of my life? The point is, you don't have to do it for the rest of your life. You can study a certain subject and not go in the field that you studied in. My mom was like that. She studied languages and she worked in a bank for most of her life. But then later on, she switched to actually working with languages, but by pure coincidence. I've heard that it's a good idea to study, for example, business, something super broad that will help you in any field. And I think a huge part of like choosing a university as well for me was like, I don't want maths to be included, or I don't want this subject to be included. Guess what? You go into a certain subject that you think maths is probably not gonna be involved. It is. Every degree gives a little bit of something from subjects that you don't necessarily like. And I didn't know that at the time. Thought I would get around doing certain things, but you won't. Maybe someone wants to do online courses instead. That's also an option. I've heard that a lot of people do those, and there's I can link you, one of my teachers really encouraged us, a side course on this website called Coursera, which are genuinely like you get a certificate from this site because it's from notable universities that have compiled sort of these lessons. If you want to do literature, English, French language, Spanish, whatever you want to do, just trying to find a course in there. And you can put that on your resume. It doesn't take that long. It takes like a month to finish a course. And you technically have some sort of like side achievement. And even if it's not a proper degree, it's still something to put on there. I feel like I've spiraled and I've branched out with this conversation everywhere. I don't even know where I was going with this, but my point is that no matter what you think you want to do or you are not sure of doing, it's okay. Things will align themselves. That's the way I like to think. You have a road that you're going to be walking down on, and it's fine because you're going to reach it at some point, with ups and downs. Maybe somewhere down the line you end up in a completely different country teaching English, which you thought you would never be doing. So many teachers that I met in Korea were genuinely just people who wanted to get out of America, for example, or get out of their little bubble that they were stuck in. They just took some courses in English. For Japan, you don't even need that. Just with a simpler bachelor's degree, and you can get straight into any school or any teaching academy. You don't need to have professional teaching skills. So back to what I was saying, they would say like, oh, I'm actually a DJ on the side. I'm actually a musician on the side. I'm a computer engineer, but I wanted to go somewhere else, and this was the easiest way. You never know where life will take you, as they say. Just keep your head straight on. Don't think too much about what you did and what happened and why you didn't do this and why you didn't do that. This video is also really long. I don't know if anyone sat through my little speech there, but anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Whoa.